We've already talked on this channel about Iron Man, science, and the amazing tech behind his suit. But today, let's flip the script. What if you could actually work like Tony Stark in real life? Believe it or not, someone's already doing it, like this Russian engineer who's building his own high-tech suit straight out of a sci-fi movie. Curious about the science of the future? Let's dive in.
I guess everyone wants to learn how to work like Tony Stark. His approach to work is basically a superpower. Sure, Iron Man is a superhero, but who actually built Iron Man? If we're following the Marvel Studios timeline, well, it was Tony Stark himself, the genius engineer with a galaxy-sized ego. And yeah, I know, the latest movies weren't exactly cinematic masterpieces. Let's just say they didn't win everyone over. But the real question is, can we learn something from the way he works? Absolutely.
Now close your eyes and imagine being inside a high-tech room. Screens everywhere, robots moving on their own, and an AI-powered machine working beside you like a futuristic personal assistant. Yeah, I know it sounds like a cross between Tony Stark's secret lab and Elon Musk's gigafactory, but let's go back to that image. Close your eyes again and dive into that vision, because that future, it's not as far off as you think.
You've got Jarvis greeting you with a good morning and
Swear to God, I'll dismantle you, I'll soak your motherboard, I'll turn you into wine.
robots moving at your command. So you ask yourself, what am I going to create today? What ideas can I bring to life? Design, architecture, technology, the possibilities are endless. Because Tony Stark isn't just a superhero. He's a designer, an architect of the future, and a true visionary. Now let's take a look at Tony Stark's approach to work. Who knows, we might just learn something from it. He never satisfied with the current iteration. Everything is a work in progress or work in an iteration. When something becomes obsolete and longer supports his vision, he discards it. Nothing he creates is sacred. When it no longer serves a purpose, it's out zero sentimentality.
Few hours to calibrate.
48.
This allows him to innovate and build at lightning speed. It's honestly mind-blowing how much he's able to create, always coming up with wild, out-of-the-box ideas. Take Iron Man 3, for example. Tony is pumping out suits like a one-man superhero factory. Each one more advanced and creative than the last. It's like he's got an endless stream of inspiration, or maybe just a lot of sleepless nights and some seriously high-tech coffee. Another important thing to note about Tony Stark is that he dedicates a lot of time to development. And no, he's not your typical nerd glued to a screen, wearing glasses, typing mysterious code. He's more like a top-tier senior developer, but supercharged. Iron Man in the development process goes through all the classic phases: idea generation, screening, prototyping, testing, analysis, and iteration. But what truly sets Tony apart is how he embraces failure, not as defeat, but as a stepping stone.
Who am I speaking with?
I am Jarvis. I am an advanced artificial intelligence system created by Tony Stark. My name stands for just a rather very intelligent...
He fails, learns, and comes back stronger each time, always pushing for a smarter, more effective solution.
The difference between ordinary people and Tony Stark is simple, but powerful. What most of us see as failure, he sees as victory. Every mistake, every crash is just one more step towards something greater. It's a bit like Elon Musk and his rockets. Each explosion isn't a setback, it's a breakthrough in disguise. Tony doesn't fear failure. He studies it, deconstructs it, and builds something better from it. Because he knows that within every failure lies a lesson, and every lesson brings him closer to a smarter idea, or a better version of himself.
Another defining trait of Tony Stark is his appetite for risk. His risk tolerance isn't just high, it's biblical. The fail-fast approach to innovation demands a certain level of risk, sure, but Tony doesn't just accept risk, he runs toward it. Now add to that the nature of his product, a flying suit of armor, packed with military-grade weaponry. That's not just high stakes, that's borderline apocalyptic. And yet, even in that extreme environment, Stark operates with a level of confidence and composure that borders on reckless brilliance. But here's the twist. His risk-taking isn't impulsive. It's calculated, informed, and deeply tied to his vision. He knows that without risk, there is no innovation, no evolution, no Iron Man. Tony doesn't just take risks, he redefines what's possible through them. Tony Stark has another superpower that's often overlooked. He's a master at using whatever he's got to survive and thrive. Just think back to Iron Man 1, trapped in a cave surrounded by scraps. Most people would have panicked. Tony, he built a freaking suit of armor from junk, where others see useless parts. Stark sees potential. To him, nothing is just an object, it's raw material waiting to be transformed. A car battery could be an energy source, a pile of metal sounds like a prototype. Waiting one or con what chip on. Has this uncanny ability to amplify the value of what's around him. It's not just resourcefulness, it's creative engineering at genius level. Give him a wrench, a box of bolts, and a deadline, and he'll probably reinvent aerospace tech before lunch. Tony Stark prefers to work alone, not because he can't be part of a team, he absolutely can and has proven it, but because he moves fast, thinks faster, and doesn't like being slowed down by red tape or egos. If someone brings real value to the table, something he respects, like genius, innovation, or out-of-the-box thinking, then sure, he'll collaborate. But even then, it's usually got to be on his terms. Try to rein him in, box him into rules, or chain him to a hierarchy, and he's out. No arguments, no drama, he'll just disappear and build something better on his own. For Stark, it's not about being a lone wolf, it's about efficiency, autonomy, and momentum. When inspiration strikes, he needs the freedom to chase it without committee meetings or permissions. That's how game-changing ideas are born. In short, Tony doesn't reject teamwork, he just redefines it. That's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and that technology, science fiction, imagination, and the desire to create are with you. If you liked the video, leave a like and let me know in the comments.